We did not plan this, but the key of D seems to be the key of the evening. Had some questions about the fiddle.
Yeah.
It is a fiddle. It's made by a guy, well, it's 2 years old. Made by a guy who lives in the apocalyptic section of Brooklyn. Kind of tell that apocalypse. Art got the little black triangle with the eyeball and the cloud of unknowing up there. This is actually, I don't know, I think it's actually more like, to me it reminds me of Hal. Like, I'm sorry, girls. I can't play that note. It is, if you
Does
were
it
able
keep you
to
from
somehow...
playing sometimes?
Well, sometimes it'll, it's like any fiddle, it will, it will bite you. Sometimes
That's why I play
it
bass.
There you go, yeah. But, it's if you somehow to get inside it, it would look like a normal violin. I don't know how you would do that, actually, but if you could, that's what it would look. And it behaves in many ways like a normal violin, except for the fact that it's also viola. From the top down, it's violin, but from the bottom up, it's a viola, which is very handy if you want to play an E note. You can actually physically play it.
Did you have any input into its design or anything?
Not at all. I would have asked him to use a kind of paint that didn't flake.
So that's not rosin, that's paint stuff.
Well, there's some charm, that is charming, but at some point it's just going to be all gone, and then you're not going to be even able to tell that there's an F-hole there at all. And of course, it's not an F-hole, it's an orchid hole. But it's, it behaves like a great violin. Something much older and much better. Much better than what I paid for it, and much older than how old it is. Those are two criteria which I love.